various uh, units to make sure that the individual soldier knew that if they lived until 10 o'clock, their chances of living a good life are good. Now, he assigned me to the Thailand battalion. I don't speak Thailandese.
Oh.
No, not a word. But I'm supposed to go up there and ask them. But what happens at the end of every single war, but nobody remembers, both sides were shooting off all their artillery and mortars. You couldn't hear yourself think. We're riding up, and off to our left, not very far to our left, artillery and mortar were coming down, and you could hear ours going up. Scared the shit out of me. We finally got to this Thailand battalion, and one officer there spoke a little English, and when he stopped laughing, he said, "Yes, our men know." But we waited another 15 minutes before we came home, because until the shooting stopped. That's not bad enough. All during the war, if you're in battalion, division headquarters, you don't wear a steel helmet because you're 5 miles, so you wear your liner, which is very light, Yeah, it isn't military enough. From now on, the battalion, division headquarters are going to wear steel helmets. At that point, there's no question that there were no tears in their eyes when they waved goodbye to me, let's put it that way. Nor were there any tears in my eyes. I didn't enjoy them, and I screwed them up pretty badly, and they were glad to see me go. But I was doing so by the third time online, well, actually by the second time online, I was doing a decent job. By the last time I was doing a good job. They took me away from there and put me in division intelligence, which I made an absolute mess of. But they found a niche for me. I investigated things.
Good.
But,
so I didn't realize, because I was, as you may remember, also, I was in Air Force intelligence.
Oh.
Without having to do any thinking, because all I did really was type.
Oh.
I was okay at that.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that it was somewhat genetic to be, in an intelligence office.
Why they chose me for that, I can't imagine. I
Because you were
can't.
doing such a good job.
Yeah, but
Outstanding.
Not
young man.
transferable.
be going on a patrol with, with being scared out of your shit. That's so different from being in division intelligence. God. And I messed that up, so I got this one battalion commander so furious that I know he called the general and said there was this lieutenant on there, he has got to go. Oh, he was furious. And it was pure lack of street smarts. I should never, number one, I should never have picked up the phone. I had a sergeant there who had been there, who knew what the hell was going on. No, I pick up the phone. So, at any rate, that's what happened.
You were dismissed from that.
So I got home. I came home on a boat or ship with a bunch of Japanese wives of GIs. Now, the Japanese girls that I saw were beautiful, lovely. Just in the street, not a geisha. just normal. These wives were the ugliest women I've ever seen in my life. And why the GIs admired them, I don't know. But, God, Oh, and then going over, going under the Golden Gate Bridge. The riptides there are so severe that I almost got seasick. And I never get seasick. And I was even. Then halfway across the ocean, we had a motion picture. So they're all sitting in this big room, and there's pulled down the sheet, and of course that's swaying a little with okay. Now on the picture on the
screen or the
screen is this young couple sitting on a swing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So they're swinging back and forth. The swings going back, the ship's going, and we were roaring, laughing. Everybody was laughing our heads off. I mean, it was just so funny. Those are the funny parts.
Yeah.
But I will never forget it. And I will never regret going to Korea.
Really?
Never regret that one bit. It was the beginning of making a man out of me. Just that, you know. Really, I needed them, and so I appreciate everything that happened. And came out of it and married Ann, and the first child it was a blessing, but it was an accident, really, you know.
She said you should have stopped at one.